Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh everyone. My name is Muhammad Azri bin Yahya. My ID number is 2021886814 and I'm from class AP2243I. I hope you guys in a pink of health together with your beloved family. Without further ado, I will deliver a speech entitled Gadget Effects on Child Development. The reason why I will talk about this is because I want to create awareness to the parents out there about the gadget effects on child development and how far important this matter. I want to invite you to reflect on this situation together. 10 years ago, when you saw a crying baby, that was because his mother was not in his side. 10 years ago, when you saw a crying kid, that was because his father left to work. That was a story from 10 years ago. Surprisingly, it's totally different nowadays. When you see a crying baby, that is because a phone is out of battery. Again, when you see a crying kid, that is because he lose the game. Does this situation cause concern among all the parents? Well, simply said that technologies and kids today is a sight we often see. At one point, parents have great regard over gadgets as a way to calming their children after they are tired at work. Later on, however, it becomes a frightening sight. Although it looks small, but believe me, the effect is big. We might not see now, but the future is at stake. It is likely impossible to not see any violence behavior, sleep deprivation, and addiction from the children that tied to gadget. Now that you're aware of the overview, let's begin with violence behavior. Most parents have noticed that their kids learn to be aggressive due to long hours of playing games in their tablets. Tantrums are the most common form of aggressiveness among children. As they grow older, the children who are addicted to computer games are more likely to confront and disobey their elders. This matter is closely related to video games that are getting worse day by day, and some games are connected to the internet, which can allow children to play online with unknown people and even adults. For example, PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty, GTA, and many more. Gaming is taking away time that could be spent on activities that have educational benefits. Compulsive gamers display signs of diminished empathy, increased aggression, and conflicts at home and school. It could also create problems and lead to poor social skills. Children who are exposed to violence can become immune to or numb due to the horror of violence, imitate the violence they see, and show more aggressive behavior with greater exposure to violence. Some children accept violence as a way to handle problems. So the repeated exposure to violence, the greater the effect on children. Let me bring you to the second point, which is sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation. Children who get addicted to playing on their phones or tablets miss out on the needed rest. On other occasions, playing on their tablets become their sleeping pill. Without it, they become grumpy and aggressive. Children are always on their mobile phones and tablets, and this behavior affects their sleep. These gadgets emit a blue light that suppresses the sleep hormone melatonin, which make it harder to fall and stay asleep. The dependency on gadgets has led to sleep deprivation among children. Adolescents are the most challenging group because of their need to always be connected on social media, resulting in them not getting quality sleep. Unfortunately, even if you take away the gadgets for a few days, it will still take several days for their quality sleep to improve. Another problem is parents' lack of understanding of the importance of sleep to children. Many parents do not impose regular bedtime hour on their children, and as a result, the children generally do not get enough sleep. Okay, next we move on to addiction. If parents continue to feed the whims of their children, they are actually allowing addiction to grow. Parents must expose their children to the rest of the world rather than leaving them at home with their gadgets. Instead of getting them addicted to such technologies, they should be exposed to activity that promote mental, physical, and emotional development. Moreover, during this unprecedented pandemic, COVID-19 has led to an increasing use of gadgets and internet among children and teenagers who are already among the most frequent users. They would rather stay in their rooms, indulging in various social applications including WhatsApp, YouTube, Twitter, and more. If they feel down, these are their companions. If they are happy, the world would be the first to know about it. In short, it is their study, their sleeping, their eating, and playing partner. Parents should know that an addiction to smart gadgets is bad for their children. To sum up my speech, I would say that we all should agree that children nowadays no longer crave for their parents' attention, as they already have their own gadgets in hand. As a parents, we cannot blame them entirely when this situation happens. Instead, ask ourselves and our partner about what have we done until this situation happened. You can have a look at the poster provided on some points to be considered. I will leave you with a quote. Children do learn what they live. Then they grow up to live what they learn. That's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.